Yep. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jamilla, but I go by Mauve. And if you're returning, welcome back, okay? Welcome back to the channel. Y'all, I have really been like, not struggling, but just settling into like, you know, having like the job that I have now and like multitasking, even though it's not like, it's not that difficult because this job, like, thankfully isn't a job where I feel like I'm like suffering like endlessly and like, you know, job, you know, for you. But I'm finding a balance, and I feel like I've found the balance now. Yeah, I'm in the groove of it now. So I'm coming to you with another video. Now, it's been a little over a month, I guess, since I had my last Thera-Sis video, and I had like a really great reaction to the Thera-Sis like series in a whole and like what it is. So if this is your very first time seeing me, my Thera-Sis videos are pretty much like a play on words with therapist, but I am your Thera-Sis, I am your internet sis, I am like your good girlfriend. Like, I'm just here to kind of give you a different perspective. I'm not here to judge any situations, like judge them, like, you know, pointing the finger. I'm just here to offer a different perspective to certain like scenarios or things that go on like in people's lives, because, you know, life be life and for us all. So like, I have an email, I'll put it at the bottom of the screen, I'll put it in the description. You just send me an email with whatever you would want me to talk about, and in the topics of like relationships, or, you know, maybe some family issues, friendship issues, job related questions. I don't want this particular series to like be surrounded by like weight loss surgery questions, or like, you know, weight loss in general or whatever. If you have a topic that's in one of those topics I just listed that also has to do with weight loss, however that might come, you know, we can answer those. But, you know, let's kind of keep this segment for like the girlfriends and like us just chatting it up and like, you know, just being sisses. I'm your Thera-Sis. So I was fortunate enough to have 2 write-ins for this particular video. This one I kind of wanted to be like a bit of a girls talk, just like a what, you know, what I would do in that kind of situation kind of video. And I've always loved these videos. I love the girls who do these videos, because just like, damn, I feel like I needed that perspective too. So like, I would also want to be somebody that will offer perspective to somebody else. Okay, so let me sit up nice and tall. Do we like this necklace? I love this necklace. Oh, can you see the necklace? I don't know. It says my name on it. This one is from Anna Luisa, and this one is from Joyce Name on Instagram. They were kind enough to reach out to me to send me a necklace, so I love that. Thank you, Joyce Name. Love the necklace. I got one for my daughter too. This is so off topic. Whatever, y'all know baby love to talk, okay? But anyway, in true Thera-Sis or like girl talk fashion, we do have a wine, okay? I love a good wine. I love having conversations while I'm drinking wine. I like complimenting wine and like, you know, reviewing wine. So like, yeah, I'm a wine girl, you know? I don't drink it every day. Nothing wrong with drinking it every day. I don't drink it every day, but when I drink it, I'm going to drink it, okay? So what we have to drink tonight is, this is actually like my favorite wine. Like, I feel like I've only had 2 favorite wines ever, and this is like the #1, and it's called Bartonura. I don't know if it's gonna focus. Maybe if I get my face out of it. I don't know if it's focusing, but it's called Bartonura. I hope I'm saying that right. But it's a Moscato wine, y'all. It's so good. I also have it in this glass, and there are frozen grapes in here because I'm, you know, fancy. And instead of ice to keep it cold, use grapes. And then at the end, you can eat the grapes. Oh, what fun. This is really good. I don't know if the grapes are just like doing it up tonight, but cheers. If you have a glass, cheers. So getting right into the first scenario, it's a bit long. I guess I'm gonna try to surmise it as best as possible so I don't keep this video going too long. I mean, I don't know, we're only at like 5 minutes right now. I'm so conscious about like how long my videos are, but sometimes I just cannot stop. Okay, let me read it. So it says, Dear Mauve, am I crazy? Let's see. For the past 5 years, I have been in a relationship with my boyfriend. He's 24 and I'm 28. We have 1 son, age 5, together. He also has 1 daughter, age 2, who lives with us. He also has 1 daughter, age 2. Okay. Okay. Our relationship has the typical ups and downs that all relationships sometimes have, but we take care of each other and he takes care of his responsibilities and his family. But lately, I went through this situation that I forgave him for because I love him, and he loves me too. We are ride or die for life couple. Respect. However, my girlfriends and sisters swear that my man is dishonest and taking advantage of me, but I don't see it. Therefore, Mauve, please help me tell my family that I am not crazy, lol. I have a good man. So here's the sitch. So last week, my boyfriend went out with a few friends, his usual posse. Posse. I love this, girl. I love this. You're speaking my language. I would say posse. I don't see people using posse. You're probably cool. All was calm until I got a phone call from my man telling me that him and his friends were all arrested. I was distraught and wanted to help in any possible way. So I ran down to the precinct he was taken to and inquired about his arrest. They informed me that the car that my man was in with his friends had expired tags, and while booking the driver, they did a back seat on the other passengers and my boyfriend, whom had an old offense on his record. But he did community service for these misdemeanors. Okay. Also, most of the cases were closed, yet his apparently had an active warrant out for his arrest for a minor situation with him and his baby mom. Ooh, this is messy. She lied about him hitting her, long story, back in August that he forgot to take care of. So they arrested my boyfriend along with his friends, and his bail was set for $15,000. Yes, I cried, but I told my man I was going to get him out. So as a working mom and a commencing entrepreneur, I had the money in my business account to get him out. So the next day I went to the bank and withdrew all the money that, yes, took me 2 long years to save and had to hustle hard for, but God will provide again. Love conquers all. So I went to get my man out, and he told me he's going to give me my money back when he gets a chance, and I believe him, lol. I'm gonna stick beside him. So Mauve, am I crazy for fighting for love? Oh, my soul. So let's go over the highlights of this story, if you will. Okay, so for the past 5 years, I've been in a relationship with my boyfriend. He's 24 and I'm 28. So 5 years, you were 23, sis. Okay. In 5 years, he was 19. Okay. You guys have a 5-year-old together. And he has a 2-year-old daughter who lives with you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and throw it out there that this man has been unfaithful before. He's got a 2-year-old daughter that lives with you. And I guess y'all, he co-parents with his baby mom, the same baby mom that he got into an altercation with back in August that ended in him having a warrant for his arrest. Okay. Wow, okay, so yeah, back to the co-parenting with the 2-year-old that lives in your house with you and your 5-year-old and your man. You guys have been extremely happy. You have minor ups and downs. Who doesn't? Your family does not like this man. They probably see something in him that clearly you don't see. So that's, that's always an issue. Nobody's ever happy when their family doesn't like their man. However, my girlfriends and sisters swear that my man is dishonest and taking advantage of me. Okay. I mean, I think I've seen all I needed to see. And let me put that phone down so I can just tell you what I would do in that situation. So your boyfriend is already 5 years younger than you. He was probably immature, he's 19. I'm not saying I'm not trying to discredit him because I don't know him, but he's a 19-year-old boy, I really don't feel like I've been grown until I hit about 28 years old. I'm 30. So I've always been an adult, I guess. I've always been semi-responsible. I'm taking care of what I need to take care of. But some of my decision making still wasn't A1 until these last couple of years of life. So he was still a child. And I'm guessing pretty early on you guys had a child and now the child is 5, and then he clearly stepped out of your guys' relationship and had a baby with somebody else. So that must already be a situation or maybe something that has drawn put a wedge in between you two. I don't know. It's something that probably would have put a wedge between me and my boyfriend, you know. But yeah, you know, that's something that's very significant that's happened with you guys' relationship. The big thing, or one big thing, is that your family doesn't like him. Your sisters and your best friends don't trust him. They think that he's being dishonest, and clearly he's been dishonest before. So they probably do have a little bit of like I mean, not necessarily like they have it right, but like they have something to go off of, you know? And then for this crazy night that he goes out with his friends, his posse, and then he like, they do like a backseat check, and like his warrant from like fighting with his baby mom, or allegedly fighting with his baby mom in August of whatever year this is, like now that comes up, and now he has to deal with like going to jail over that situation. So that's already like a terrible outcome. But then the kicker to me is that he wanted you to pay his bail. Or maybe not wanted, because I feel like everybody in jail gonna want to get out. You know, like if I'm in jail, I'm gonna want to get out too. I'm sure a lot of people want to be out of jail right now, the guilty, or you know, the ones that are not, of course. But it's just like the fact that he would call you about that situation that happened. Like, this is essentially like, yeah, he wasn't doing anything wrong, but like he got pulled over with this warrant that was already like existing. Like he knew about it. There was some drama that went down. Like that's like, you can't ignore that. So like, I don't know if that put something in your head like against him at all, or like if he's just like super perfect in your eyes. But like, I feel like you gotta open him a little bit. So like now he's got this warrant, and you need to pay $15,000. I mean, I don't know. I feel like, what is it, like 30% of what the bail is? So like if his bail was $15,000, you would have to pay 30% of that, I think, if I have that right. I don't really know, or maybe that's not how it goes wherever you're from. I should put that in there, like give me a name. It doesn't have to be like your real name. I'm not asking for your government, but like give me your name, your age, if you don't already tell it in the story or whatever, or like where you're from, just your name and where you're from. I think I like that. So yeah, when you submit, put your name and where you're from. Let's make it interesting. Let me see where my good sisters are in the world. Moral of my story is, I don't think that you're crazy. I think that you are in love with this man. I think that your eyes are like shut to certain things that he does, or like things that he can contribute to this relationship that maybe, you know, he doesn't, or like, you know, clearly there's been some kind of dishonesty. There's been like an unfaithful moment where he's had a child that's like a lifelong commitment from like him, but also like if you're devoting yourself to him, like that could be your lifelong like commitment. So like you really have to think about like if you're okay with the fact that he stepped out and had a 2-year-old, and then if you're okay with raising said 2-year-old, like, and then like what's the situation with the baby mama? Like, I don't know. I need more context, but we're not there right now. The only thing I would really have to say is that like if a man expects you to cough up $15,000, whether it's 30% of that or the whole $15,000, that 15,000 could have been the 30% of the bigger number. Who knows here? We don't have more context, but it's just like you having to go and take out $15,000 period from your savings account that you built being an entrepreneur. Like you just said, you hustled, like you got that money up, and it's not, you didn't say anything about him putting money into that pot. Like he didn't contribute any money into that pot from what this story tells. So this is what we're addressing. You did not need to go and pay $15,000 for this man's bail. My thing is, he got a posse. You know, I'm sure that posse got a posse. Does he not have a family? Where's his mama? Where's his sister? Where's his daddy? His uncles, cousins? Where's his bros from around the block? Like, you mean to tell me that you were the only person to do it? And like, this man has literally cheated on you and had a baby on you, and like, probably be lying to you, is a bad vibe to your good friends and family. Like, it's just not adding up. I feel like at the point of the bail, that could have been, or that should have been like, not even should have been, it could have been like a wake up moment to you to be like, you know what, maybe this man is like, I don't know, like this is getting to be too much, because now you're taking away from yourself, and like you're clearly like pouring into him, y'all maybe pouring into each other. You know, you said that you were happy. That's what you said, you're happy. So like, I have to respect that. I just feel like you taking that much money from like the blood, sweat, and tears that you poured into your business, like as an entrepreneur, that is not easy. Like, I like get my feet wet every now and then trying to be an entrepreneur, and I get swallowed whole. So the fact that you could save up $15,000 from hustling or whatever, and then like you have to go and give it to like your pretty iffy boyfriend for bail money to get out from clearly a domestic violence situation allegedly that happened with his 2-year-old child's mother that he cheated on you with to have. It's just, I don't know. It's just giving that you could be getting taken advantage of, like your family is saying. I would just say, I don't think that you're crazy. I think that you are genuinely like head over heels in love with this man. Like clearly you are willing to go like above and beyond, like over the hills and far away, and like, you know, you're willing to go the distance with this man. Like you literally gave up your life savings that you saved from your life. I would just say be careful. I don't think you're crazy. I think that you're in love, but like, I don't know, like learn the people that you love a little bit more. Start to see through like their BS, because it be BS, okay? Y'all, this wine is so good. This has to be like, I'm not gonna say the best wine, but like, goodness gracious, it's so smooth. It's like, it's fruity, but it's not like too fruity. It's like, okay, on to the next submission. So they're in email form. It just says, what would you do? Again, that email is askmauvee, and that's ask, A-S-K, mauve, M-A-U-V-E-E @gmail.com. So ask me some questions or send me a scenario and let's talk about it, you know? So this next email reads, hi Mauve, recently I was sent a link by a friend asking, ain't this your girl? When I opened it, it was a video of one of my good friends starring in a video of on an adult site. Ooh. We've been friends for many years and we hang out and talk often. She's never mentioned it to me before, so I'm guessing she either doesn't want me to know or doesn't know how to bring it up. It's surprising to me because she's not really the type to bring up her sex life. Whenever we've talked about sex in the past, I was usually the one to initiate the conversation. At first, I thought maybe the video was posted without her knowledge because it seemed so out of her character. But now I know this is her profile because her name on the site is the name she used to use years ago to curve guys. LOL. That's funny. I want to bring it up because I want her to know she can trust me with this. But I also don't want to because I feel that if she wanted me to know, she would have told me. I want to know if this was your friend, would you bring it up to her or just let her live her best life in secret? Oh wow, I like so appreciate y'all because these questions were like spot on for like my first like scenario based Thera-Sis video, Thera-Sis episode 2. But yeah, I love these questions. Keep sending them in, please. Okay, now let's discuss. I feel like friends are like if you're saying that this is like one of your good friends, you said you've been friends for many years. Let's dissect because I didn't really go over the thing again. Sent a link by a friend asking, ain't this your girl? Dang, that's crazy too. One of my good friends, you said, starring in a video on an adult site. Okay, so you're calling her a good friend. You said we've been friends for many years and we hang out and talk often. Okay, so that's like one of your good girlfriends. I would consider, you know, that a good girlfriend to me. Everybody's not the same. And then you go on to say that anytime that you talked about sex in the past, you were the one to bring it up. And then like she still wasn't really giving much after that. So like she really wasn't on like the sex kind of talk with you, I guess. Maybe she doesn't feel comfortable talking. I wonder, maybe that's a good question. Why would she feel uncomfortable talking to you about sex? Because if you're bringing it up, that means that like there's like some dynamic there where maybe she doesn't feel like it's such a safe space to talk about sex. Because with my girlfriends, I'll talk about anything. I will talk about anything. You know, we'll talk about it all. My good girlfriends will talk about anything with me. At first, I thought maybe the video was posted without her knowledge and that would have been a deal. But you said that she uses a name online that she used years ago to curve guys, which is hilarious to me. I want to know if this is your friend. Would you bring it up to her or just let her live her best life in secret? I feel like it depends, because I feel like I would have to do like a once over or like a twice over of our friendship to see why my friend doesn't feel comfortable like telling me, number one, bringing up the topic of sex. Because like if your girlfriends, like, you know that y'all gonna talk about anything like under the stars. Y'all talking about boys, y'all talking about girls that you into, you talking about relationships, sex, love, boo things, side things, you know, you're talking about it all. So like your good girlfriend should like feel comfortable enough to talk to you about her sex life and her love life or whatever. You know, we're always talking to each other, like our good friends, about something in our life, you know. And I consider myself the kind of friend that is like completely an open book. Like I keep my circle very, very small, like very, very small. So it's just like with a small circle, I consider that my safe space. Like I'm not opening up like the doors to my friendship to so many people. Not so many people have like the ability to like get to me, you know, like, or know my personal information. I trust these people that I'm giving this information to, and I trust them to like take the information and like, you know, pour into me like I pour into them and like help, you know, one another get through situations or whatever. So like even if it's something that's like whatever, like sex, like, and I'm talking about an encounter I had, or my girlfriend's talking about an encounter she had, like we still go into like detail about it. Like I'm sorry if you think that women don't go into detail about sex. It has like this smell, like it's still bubbling a little bit from when I just poured it, but it has like this really, it's a really pretty smell too. This is it. I need a sponsorship. Bartenora, if you're watching this video, and I know you're not, but your girl is in love with the Moscato. I love it. I'm open to negotiations. So being 100% honest, this could go one of two ways, of course. You could step to your friend and be like, yo, like, girl, somebody sent me this video of you, because that's literally what happened. Somebody sent you the video. So like you could say like, hey, somebody sent me this video. It's of you doing X, Y, and Z on X, Y, and Z. Like, do you know about this? Because you did say like, at first you thought she didn't do it, you know, with, you know, she didn't really do it. Somebody did it without her knowledge. But you said that she's using her old, you know, curvy nigga names and like using it as, I guess, her internet or adult film star name or whatever. So like I feel like you could kick it that way, because either way, who's to say that like that's not another Rashida or whatever her name was, like that's not another Ashley or Amber that, you know, used to lie about stuff. Like, you know, there could be anybody. So you could kick it to her that way if you really want to know. Or you can go the route of trying to figure out why your friend doesn't feel safe enough to talk to you about sex, or like maybe they're ashamed of sex. Maybe she doesn't have like a super great sex life, or maybe she does have one, or maybe she's like a super freak, or maybe she's like, you know, into adult movies, you know, like maybe she thinks that's something that's embarrassing. Even though I feel like if you're gonna do it, then do it. Like go full out, do it, own it. Don't let anybody shame you for doing what you want to do. But at the same time, it's just like trusting your friends to know that they can know anything about you, that they can know the ins and the outs and like the good and the bad, and like they can stick beside you through like anything, like, you know, back you up through anything. I love that I have that in the friendships that I have. So it's just like I would feel iffy if I had a friendship like that, or I had a girlfriend who thought that she couldn't like talk to me about certain things. Because if you're so ashamed of it, I feel like you probably wouldn't do it. Child, I don't know what's going on, but my camera done cut me off. But anyway, consider that maybe you have like a different kind of approach to situations that are kind of like out of the norm. Like everybody doesn't have a porn star friend. So it's just like maybe even if you're like looking internally and you're trying to figure out why your friend doesn't feel safe enough, then maybe you would explore the fact that you would have like a really terrible reaction to your friend, you know, having a porn, you know, video, or I don't know, maybe it's like an OnlyFans or something, but like maybe you wouldn't have like a supportive reaction. So maybe she never wants to talk to you about that or like her sexcapades or whatever, because she feels like you would judge her. So like either way, I feel like you could bring it up and like be completely like, just what do you make of this, whatever, and see her reaction, because maybe that could be a breakthrough. Maybe y'all could talk through some things, and like, since it's all out on the table, unfortunately, you could like kind of open up to her and let her know that you are a person that she can confide in, and like you can support her through whatever, whether it's something you would do or not. Sometimes friends need to know that. So like that could be like a learning experience for both of y'all, and like a growing experience in y'all's friendship. Or you could just opt out of letting her know that you know, and just work on, I don't know, maybe opening up to her in a different way. Like maybe just reassuring her that she can come to you and talk to you about anything, like that, you know, that's your girlfriend. Like, who are you to judge? You know, like you're not her like judge, jury, and executioner. Like you are her girlfriend, you're her sister. So like maybe like try to have more conversations, or a conversation about that. And like, who's to say that she won't just open up to you about it after feeling safe enough to talk about it? That was nice. I like that. I mean, I only had 2 submissions, and that's fine because it's just starting, but like those were really good submissions for the first video ever. So like the 2 people who sent me those submissions, like y'all will like go down in history forever for being like the best like submissions for like the first time ever having like one of these kind of videos. Y'all did that. Y'all did that. So as always, y'all, thank you so much for coming back to the channel. It feels really good to be filming a video. It feels good to be filming like the videos that I want to film. Like stuff that I'm passionate about, relationships like that I want to build with all of y'all. Like I really want to have one of those channels where like we're literally all girlfriends, and like we can talk about anything and help each other through anything. Because like I feel like I consider myself a good friend. So like I want to be like a good friend to anybody I can be a good friend to. So even if it's just virtually, if we never meet, or like, you know, we're never like friends like on a day-to-day basis, just know that like the wine is catching up to me. But I just want you to know that like you have somebody that is like super down to earth, that like will never judge, like, you know, especially not like in a bad way. Like I'm not judging you and telling you like what to do with your life. Like I am trying to walk you through life as I'm like walking through, or like stumbling through, honestly. So like let's just support each other and like uplift each other and laugh together and like cry together. I mean, it could happen. But as always, thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know if you like content like this. Like if you want to submit some questions, remember to send it to the email below. Spice it up. Give me anything, literally anything that you can think of. Not trying to bog this down with like weight loss surgery or VSG weight loss surgery like questions or whatever. But like more so like scenario based questions, like things that are going on in your life right now, or somebody's life that you know, or like, you know, even if it's something like going on in the media or whatever, and you just want my take on it, you know, what the girls are talking about. But like I want to have like open conversations with y'all, like, and I want y'all to sound off in the comments. Like please let me know what y'all think about both of these situations. Let them know how you feel, because I'm more than sure they'll be watching the comment section of this video. So like let them know what they should have done, or what they shouldn't have done, what they should or should not have done. You know what I'm saying? But like sound off in the comments. If you want more videos like this, give the video a thumbs up. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe though. You know, the whole package. Turn on a notification so you don't miss a video from me. We love that. But if you like content like this, then give it a thumbs up. Remember to sound off in the comments. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for 5,000 subscribers. 5,000 subscribers. Can we get a hand clap? 5K. I'm just like, I was gonna talk about it like in a separate video, but I'm just like, I know now that I have 5,000 subscribers. I have like 5,005 subscribers. Now granted, it's probably gonna go down to like $4.99 after this video, because whatever. I don't understand why that happens. Like anytime I ever announced like that I was at a certain point, either on Instagram or YouTube, my followers always went down like as soon as I hit that. But listen, we just gonna pray blessings and increase over this channel, okay? We are not gonna be negative. But I'm like completely like dumbfounded, I guess. Like, I knew one day I wanted to get here. Like, I wanted to get to 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. I wanted to have a YouTube channel since I graduated high school. Like, I was still in high school thinking about having a YouTube channel. So it's just like, I'm 30 years old now. It's just like, it's been a long time. So like, it feels good. I always felt like I would be here one day. I always wanted to be here one day, but like, I just can't thank y'all enough for like supporting me, like supporting my channel. Like, it really does have me like a bit emotional, but you know, I'm not gonna cry, but like, it's just like, wow, 5,000 people. Like, this world is huge, yes, but it's just like 5,000 of y'all. 5,000 of y'all like me. So like, that's enough for me. Like, I'm making an impact. I'm like, you know, I'm becoming people's girlfriend, you know, on the internet, even if it's just internet. Like I said before, like, we are connected in a way. Like, consider me like just a dope ass girlfriend, a dope ass virtual girlfriend. Like, that's what I am. I feel like we are here. So like, again, thank you so much for 5,000 subscribers. I want to have a giveaway. So like, whether you're commenting about the 2 situations or the scenarios that I talked about in this video, or if you are commenting for the giveaway, like, put that you will participate, because I've had like a giveaway at 1K. And I think I tried to do another one, but like, nobody participated in the giveaway. So like, comment below if you would participate in the giveaway. If there's no comments, then I'm not gonna do one, because it's just like, I'm not gonna announce it for nothing. But if y'all participate, I'm 100% down with sending a lucky winner from one of my 5,000 girlfriends and guy friends, who knows, something special through the mail from your girl. Okay, so if you're interested in the giveaway, comment below. If you want to talk about the 2 scenarios, comment below. I'm gonna go, you know, baby love to talk. I'm about to finish this wine and probably start editing this video, but thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.